Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you for stopping in. Today we have an exciting unboxing to get into coming in from Petrified Fish Knives. This is something I picked up off of their website. I will have this linked down below wherever I can. If you like knife and EDC content, make sure you are subscribed here to the channel. I release daily videos. Hit that thumbs up button. That helps push the video out there to more people, and let us know what you are carrying in your pockets today down in the comments. So this knife right here is one that I am very excited about. This is the new Petrified Fish Victor, and this is going to be the premium version of that knife, or the more expensive version of the new Victor series from Petrified Fish. So they released, I think it was 5 or 6 models, or 5 or 6 versions, and 2 of those versions have what they're calling a nano ceramic coating on the aluminum handle. It's supposed to make it grippier. I think it's supposed to make it a little bit stronger or tougher as well. But I did order another aluminum one from them, the basic one, which is the titanium nitride coating that they do on their aluminum. So we'll be able to compare and contrast. Now, they are both going to have 154 cm steel. This one has a black washed clip point blade. They do have some uncoated versions of this knife as well. When I was on there wasn't a whole lot left, but I did get one of each that were left. I'm sure they will be back relatively soon. We have an aluminum geared backspacer here to match our handles, and then we have a nice deep carry clip there, and we will check that to see what it looks like in the pocket, but that should carry nice and deep. You have plenty of room in there, and it looks to be like it's going to be only right hand carry. Closing action is money. The detent for the opening action is very good as well. You have a rear flipper tab here, and you also have a cutout on the lock side, so you can either reverse flick it right-handed or you can thumb flick it left-handed. So this is more for a right-handed person for the reverse flick and the rear flipper, but a lefty can easily use this if you're a lefty who really loves a thumb flick, which I totally understand. I'm a huge, I love thumb flick, a good thumb flick. So if you're a lefty who enjoys, a good thumb flick, but you don't mind the clip being right hand only, this might be a good option. It's very well done there. I would love to see that on both sides. That would be awesome. I think that would be a great change to this knife. I was hoping that would happen for this remake of the Victor, but I get sticking with the original design as well, and we are looking at good access to that liner with a chamfer, and we have a very solid action. Now let's dive into some of the specs here, and this is going to be a good size. We are looking at about 3 3/8 of cutting edge and about 3 5/8 total, and then we're coming down around 8 1/8, maybe 8 3/16 overall. So a very good size. So let's put up a couple of comparisons. We have the Kaiser Drop Bear here and the Vosteed Raccoon. It's going to be longer than both of those, and it's going to be much more substantial in the handle and have quite a bit taller blade all the way around. So let's bring out some big boys here. We got the CJRB Frac up here on the top, and that is going to be a little bit bigger than the Victor here. And then we have the full-size Militol down here from Kaiser, and that's going to be a very good comparison to the size of the Victor. Very, very fair comparison. I would say almost identical. The Victor will be a little bit more substantial in the hand just because of that little bit taller handle, but it's not a whole lot taller. I wanted to bring out one more here, the Civivi Bull Tusk, and As far as actual length goes, that's going to be a very good one as well. That is almost right on point. As far as what this thing will look like in the pocket, it is going to look very good and very clean. It's going to carry nice and deep as well. Their pocket clips work very good, and you can see here it is going to carry nice and deep. You won't see any of that knife poking out of the pocket there, and everything looks very clean here. Very simple and very easy to use. People who like a deep carry knife, that is going to be great right there. And it did have very good retention as well. The detent is, I can't stress enough, it is perfect on this knife. Flipper action is very solid, and the reverse flick is very good as well. As far as the final weight on this thing, it's hard to judge. I don't know if it's closer to, boy, I want to say 4 ounces, I think. 4.8. So yeah, it definitely has some heft to it. I guess that does feel about right. About 4.8 ounces. That is going to be a healthy weight for something like this. Ratio people won't be happy, but we're not real concerned with that. I was trying to think, did the original budget model have the option for left-hand carry? I have one somewhere. I won't mind trying to find that out. I think they did make a left-hand option. We can see what kind of edge they put on this thing here. And I've always said, I think Petrified Fish is one of them companies that they just quietly do a very good job. You know, they're not putting out a ton of models every month or even every year, but they do put out some new models here and there throughout the year, and then they've made some big improvements to previous designs. So, but, you know, because they're not caught up, you know, doing releases every month or anything like that, they just don't get a ton of recognition. But kind of in the shadows or in the background, they do a very, very good job. And, you know, they put out a good product at a good price tag. As far as the lockup, we won't get the whacker out for this one just because I don't feel like it. I think it's going to be solid. It's fairly early, like 25%, which that is very early, but it is very sound as well. And that's, you know, that's a testament to good quality control. We got a coated blade, coated liners, and very early lockup. And we've seen that be a recipe for lock failure in some knives. And Petrified Fish giving us very early lockup, coated blade and liners, and still giving us a very solid lockup. That flipper action, if you enjoy a good flipper or a good reverse flick, this thing is going to be right up your alley. Now, whether you like clip points or not, I know clip points may not be the most utilitarian blade shape for certain things, but a nice low clip point like this here, where you still have all the ability in the world to use that tip. You also have that little subtle belly and then a nice straight edge here. I think it is a very versatile blade shape, in my opinion. With it being low like that and not up swung real high, that is basically flush with the pivot there or equal to the pivot. So that is going to be a very usable tip. You'll have to let me know, what do you think of the upgrades to the new Petrified fish, Victor? And let me know if you have any petrified fishes and what you think of them. I love hearing your guys' thoughts on these knives and on these companies. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. That helps push this video out there to more people. If you're new here to the channel, I release daily knife and EDC content just like this. Make sure you are subscribed here to the channel and ring that bell. That'll notify you anytime I release new content, even when I go live, which I do every Saturday and Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Anyone and everyone is welcome. I'd love to see you swing by and hang out. I will put a couple of new videos up on the screen right now. Go check one of them out. Have yourself an awesome day. Thank you all again for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.